Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. So guys, in today's video I will show you guys how to make your own Chebe hair butter as a continuation to my last video where I show you guys how to apply Chebe to your hair without any form of residue. So guys, let's just dive into the video. So the first thing you're going to be needing is olive oil. You can also substitute this for coconut oil or almond oil or any oil of your choice. So but me, I'm going to be using coconut oil and olive oil. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is pour some quantity of this oil into my pot and heat it up a bit. So all you want to do is turn on your heat, let it heat up the oil for some times and make sure the oil is very hot before you put it down. So guys, this is what it looks. You guys can see how hot it's looking. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and bring out my Chebe. So the idea of this video is I will try and infuse my Chebe powder into this oil, which means I'm going to be extracting all the goodness that come with Chebe into this oil. So I'm going to be using this cup. For some of you that want to know the measurement to use, this is actually 31 ml. Is a cup that comes in set. This particular one is 31 ml. So I'm going to go ahead and put in 2 full spoon of this cup into my hot. You guys can see it's actually heating up. I'm going to put 2 spoons into my hot oil. After that, I'll just go on and turn it very well and make sure everything is sitting right into the oil. Depending on your measurement, if you want your butter to come out plenty, that means you have to double your oil and double your Chebe. So before the end of this video, I'm going to share with you guys some of the benefits of Chebe powder. But first, I need you guys to get the whole process of how to make this butter. So after putting up my Chebe, I just went ahead and heat it up a little bit for like 5 seconds, guys, just 5 seconds, and you put it down. At this point, you're just going to put this one aside and continue with the part 2. So we are going to be using some raw butter. So I'm going to be using shea butter and cocoa butter. You can use any butter of your choice, mango butter and all of that, but for me I prefer to use shea butter and cocoa butter. So guys, I got this particular from a seller on Instagram. You might want to check her up if you want. So I'm going to put a name in my description box. It's called Roaster and they sell a lot of this kind of butter and all of that. So I'll just put in some shea butter first. Like I said earlier, if you want a large quantity, that means everything is going to be double. You double your Chebe that you're putting into the hot oil, you double the oil, you double your cocoa butter, you double your shea butter. You have to double everything. But because I just need a medium size, I don't want too much because I know it's something like I always make when I want. So I'm just going to be using a minimal amount. So after putting my shea butter into the plate, I'll go ahead and break in my cocoa butter. I just love the fact that this cocoa butter is very thick because it's already giving me an idea of what my butter is going to look, because my shea butter is already very soft and I have oil that is going to go inside. So that means I have enough thing to wax my product, so it won't be all watery and all of that. So after this, I'll go ahead and heat it up in the microwave, and this is how it looks. You can do a double boiling, but I just like to use microwave. It just makes everything very easy. At this point, this is what it looks. It still feels a little hot, but this is what it's going to be looking. So all I just do is that I bring my Chebe infused oil. Remember earlier I infused my Chebe into my hot oil. So at this point, I'll go ahead and strain out the Chebe oil because Chebe is graining. So you don't want to pour it into your oil like that. It's going to ruin everything for you. I don't want to go ahead and apply something green into your hair. So you might want to double your cloth so that every grain and residue will come out. So I just double up my clothes about 2 or 4 layers and strain out my Chebe and make sure it's very smooth. Depending on what you're using, make sure you use something thick so that you can strain out all the extra grain and leave the oil seamless. You guys can see there is no single grain, everything is seamless. So at this point, I'm just going to pour in the Chebe oil into my melted shea butter and cocoa butter, and I will whisk it together. You turn it together. At this point, your oil is practically ready. This is just oil infused with Chebe. So as it cools down, it's going to start getting thicker. So I just went ahead and turned it into the container, and after about 6 hours, this is how it looks. Yes guys, I lost a clip where I was turning it into this, but yeah, after about 6 hours I let it cool down. This is what it looks. So this is me applying it to my hair. I just want to show you guys a little clip of how I use it to my hair. This is how my hair looks like. Not necessarily dry, but I just want to moisturize it with this cocoa butter because I have not moisturized for like 3 days. Yeah, so I am going to be using this to just moisturize my hair and put my hair in a simple cornrow. This is my like go-to protective style. Like I do this every week. I just put on my wig and I'm good to go. So after sectioning my hair, I just go in with a little water. Before I apply my shea butter, this is what I do. I'm going to be using this moisturizer. I made a DIY of this moisturizer using flaxseed. I'm still going to upload that video. I'll apply my moisturizer first, then I'll use my Chebe butter to seal in my moisture. So guys, Chebe butter help to moisturize your hair, keep your hair moisturized all through the day. You guys know the more moisturized your hair is, the more hard it is to braid, because if your hair is breaking, you cannot retain length, which is impossible to get a longer hair. But by the time your hair is not breaking, which means less length retention, and length retention means longer hair. So after moisturizing my hair with my plastic DIY moisturizer, like I said, I'm still going to upload that video. I'm going to go ahead and just use my Chebe butter. It's so seamless and smooth and sealing the moisture. Immediately you just swap it between your palms, it just turns to very seamless butterish kind of thing, so it's easy for you to absorb into your hair. So I'm just going to be doing a simple cornrow, which is like my protective style that I do all the time. This is like the simplest protective style that I do because it makes it possible for me to also wear wig on it. So like I said earlier, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of the benefits of Chebe powder, because this literally butter and oil infused with Chebe, and that's why it's called Chebe butter. Using Chebe on your hair shaft, it helps to trap in moisture, which eliminates brittle and also stop any form of breakage or hair shedding. And we all know that if your hair is not breaking or shedding, it is equal to length retention, and length retention also means longer hair. Just imagine your hair not breaking or shedding. It will be very easy for you to retain your length, but if your hair is breaking, shedding, your hair might end up remaining the same from time to time because it's growing out of your scalp and it's shedding off, which means your hair might remain the same from time to time, and it will make you think that your hair is not growing. No, your hair is growing, but the point is that it's shedding off. So now that I've told you guys some of the benefits of Chebe, so making Chebe into butter plus all the other ingredients that you added, like the cocoa butter, the shea butter, olive oil, coconut oil, all of this is just going to double the work of Chebe. So making Chebe into butter is going to help strengthen your hair, promote your hair growth. It will help you retain your length, very important, protect your hair and your scalp, and also add some shine. You guys can see how shiny my hair is looking. And if you're suffering from any kind of dry hair, and let me point out that when your hair is dry, it is going to be very open to breakage. So this hair butter is going to help keep your hair soft. You guys can see how soft my hair is looking. If your hair is soft and moisturized, there's no how your hair is going to break. So I used to get a couple of questions of, oh, my hair is hard, I can't manage this and that. Please try out this hair butter. It's going to help you a lot. You guys can see how it's so easy for me to braid my hair because this thing has softened my hair, the moisturizer. Like I said, I'm going to be posting a video of my flaxseed DIY moisturizer that I made. You guys should wait for that video. So this is my simple protective style. This is what I do every day, like 90% of my life since I became natural. This is what I do, like every day you see me like this. That is why I wear wig a lot, because under my wig is this lovely, well-conditioned, moisturized, healthy cornrow. My cornrow is not that perfect because at the end of the day I know that I will cover everything with wig and move on with my life. So when I finish doing that, I'll just go in with my DIY Ayurvedic oil. I've shared this oil on my channel. It's an egg growth oil. I just put it through my scalp because it's not like I used to say in my video, don't channel all your energy to just your hair strand. Also take care of your scalp because that is where the work actually starts. So guys, that's the end of today's video. If you have any question, please drop it in the comment section. I share a lot of natural hair growth videos, so you might want to hit that subscribe button to see more of my video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.